that students in private schools are likely to raise are actually different from issues that students in public schools are likely to raise. Why? Because this owner or proprietor of the private school is there to listen and keep the children, because what they'll do is they'll lose them as clients, just like the way normal business people do. They take care of the client. But in a public institution, you find that because the cost is low, the numbers are also very high. Some of the demands that private schools can fulfill cannot be actually met by public schools, because public schools are funded by the exchequer. Private schools are funded by the owners, and they can put standards and charge the fees they want. Today, public schools get their fees guidelines from the government. So if the government says you pay this and this amount, you add 10 shillings, and next day you are all over the press. So what do these ed teachers do? They have no option. They can only provide the services that the government has enabled them to charge, and also they cannot charge extra because they'll be also on the spot. So at the end of the day, they have to struggle to let do with the little they have. So you find that in a private school, if a child said, I want to take rice, and in a public school, a child said, I wanted to take rice. Private school, yes, even tomorrow. Public school, no, we don't have that money. And it's not a lie, it is the truth. So those are the differences. And when it comes to day schools, you know, day schools only pay for lunch, and some even don't take for lunch. And they have no time so they just come and go. So they can only complain about what goes on in the classrooms. And for that reason, because teachers, like right now, no teacher who is not registered with the Teacher Service Commission can teach. So all teachers are qualified in schools. So you find that the day schools have no challenges, because the children come, they go to class, they leave school, they go home. Attitude, one from the students themselves. Because when something goes wrong and you become violent, you'll never solve the problem. In fact, emotional intelligence says that anytime you use violence, there's a corresponding degree of resistance. So actually some of the things they ask, but they ask in a violent manner, never end up being done. But the ones that they use dialogue to say, we need this and this and this and this, there's a solution for that, because teachers should also listen to the students, because the students will talk and teachers make nonsense of that. But so this is a collaborative effort. Okay, why is parents are to blame, because like what I've mentioned, there is this school in Machakos, in Kangundo sub-county. On Monday, the parents were demonstrating. Why? Because their children had burned the school. And when the Minister of Public Works came to assess the damage, it was coming to 6 million. So the mathematics showed that every parent should pay 18,000, which is true and reasonable. So instead of the parents paying the money, they came to demonstrate. So the message they passed to their children was, son, daughter, do it again and again. I'll be coming to demonstrate on your behalf. So I think for me, the parents are the ones who failed in that particular incident. And even in the school unrest, I'll still repeat, if every parent sat their daughter or son down and told them, son, daughter, the moment you do a foolish thing in school, you will be on your own. Those children will think twice before they do what they are doing.
Hata watoto saa ingine wengine wanakuwa confused. Ndio wanaweza kuchangia hii kitu iendelee. Sababu watoto sasa wako confused, wazazi wako confused, hata walimu wengine hawajui wanasomesha nini, you see. Wanasomesha tu sababu wako shule tu. Kitu shule tu anaenda duty, lakini ndio amalize duty yake.
Pale darasani wala pale shuleni kuna walimu wengine wako very harsh. Yaani maybe wakikuja kwa wanafunzi wanawashia sana. So wanafunzi wanakuwa na ile morali ya kujionyesha kwamba pia wao wanaweza make it. Unaona? Hiyo ndio kitu ya kwanza. Na pia ni ile ubadilishanaji wa walimu. Unajua kuna vile mwalimu anakuja after miezi 2, 3 mwalimu anabadilishwa. So huenda hiyo pia nayo inachangia kwamba wanafunzi kuleta ile hasira na amaki. So hasira ambao wanaweza tumia ni kuchoma tu shule. Hiyo ndio wanaweza fanya. Na pia lengine ni hizi mitihani. Unajua kuna wanafunzi na mitihani siku hizi wanapewa mitihani, baada ya wiki 2 wanapewa mitihani, baada ya wiki 2 wanapewa mitihani. So inapata inawachosha akili. So mahali wanafikia paka wanaanza kuleta adhabu ya kuchoma